So anyway, we're into the build about halfway. We've got the chassis rails on and the transmission built, and we got a motor in there. A couple of points that you really have to pay attention are these arms and the location and orientation of these little studs. You want to zoom in on these right here. This is at a slight angle, and the holes in these studs are angled also. Plus, this one has a conical top, and on the other side, the conical is on the bottom. So I had that upside down, but the instructions are correct. It's just you got to really pay attention to those the orientation of these posts and stuff. But so far the kit's going together pretty good. No other major issues or problems. Everything's working smoothly. The steering is working good so far. This is the servo saver, and it seems to be doing its job pretty good. So I anticipate that to work out pretty well. Also, this roll bar goes toward the front of the car, which is a little strange, but that's the way that's supposed to sit. And then this front bar here, which I'm not exactly sure as to what that does, but it points forward rather than backwards, which I originally thought when I was putting it together. There's some little tiny marks on the car which are right up in here, which you can see, and it kind of just orientates let's see, just sort of orientates the location of where it's supposed to sit. And then there's a little mark right there on the block, the mounting block, that kind of shows you where to put that. So, and then the three marks are on the passenger side of the vehicle, and then on the other side you've got just a flat mark which tells you how far to go into the block here, and that's on the driver's side of the vehicle. So, and it's explained in the manual pretty close, but you got to pay attention to that also. So, but other than that, it's going pretty good. We're gonna continue moving on. Some more of the differences between the Tomahawk and the Scorpion are this is the Scorpion here, and this is the Tomahawk. The Tomahawk has this fin cover. It's basically just a cover that goes on top of the transmission. You pull these two bolts out and these screws in here, and it just shows you the gears inside there. And on the Scorpion here, it's just a little aluminum plate. Still looks nice, just not quite as detailed. And I think, yeah, that'll be exposed when we get it all done. So anyway, the rest of the car is pretty much identical. No other differences between the two other than those at this point. And then of course on the Tomahawk they did put those little plastic inserts inside here to make up for this bow that is right here. You can see that bow kind of come out here and on this side too, whereas Scorpion still has this bow here, but on the inside in here I sanded that down so that this plate fits tight with that side rail there. So they did address that with the Tomahawk car, which is this one here. So a couple little differences, pretty minor at this point. So anyway, we'll get going on the build, and we'll see you when it's done.